begin Eyewitness News at 6:30 with breaking news from downtown Houston. A man has been found guilty in the killing of a woman who was pregnant with twins.
Crazy story. ABC 13's Erica Simon is live right now at the Criminal Justice Center to detail for us some of the twists in this trial for Erica, a killing that happened 7 years ago.
That's right. This trial took 7 years to reach a conclusion, and you hit it. Crazy story indeed. I'm going to get to all those details in just a minute, but it only took the jury an hour and 45 minutes to find Marcus Murphy guilty of capital murder. Now, his team does plan on filing an appeal, but for now, he was sentenced to life in prison without the chance of parole. So I was there in the courtroom today for the second part. As the defense rested, the judge read the jury their deliberation instructions, and the defense and state made their final statements to the jury. Marcus, who was stationed in Virginia in the U.S. Navy, was wearing a sailor uniform in court. According to the charging documents, Ebony Harris was found dead in her apartment February 2015. Detectives found Marcus had flown to Houston from Virginia the day Ebony was killed and flew back out 2 hours later. His phone pinged at her apartment. Ebony, who was already a mother to 2 boys, had been stabbed in the back and chest. The state says Marcus's DNA was found underneath her fingernails, allegedly from scratching and clawing at him when she was being attacked. The defense claimed the DNA may have come from the last time the two were intimate months prior, but obviously the jury didn't buy that. The defense said Ebony had several partners when she got pregnant, and she was simply wishing Marcus was the father. It did come out in trial that Marcus indeed did not father the twins, although he was led to believe he did. Marcus was Ebony's mother's neighbor in Virginia and apparently had hooked up with Ebony when she came up there to see her mom and drop off one of her boys in fall 2014. Ebony's mother said during victim impact statements that she not only lost a child, she lost her best friend, referring to Marcus. Apparently, they were extremely close.
My heart's bleeding now for his mother because she's losing her child in his normal capacity of lifestyle as he would have had it. It's not a win-win. But I'm just gonna be honest. I'm happy for the verdict.
I believe that Marcus Murphy believed that Ebony was pregnant by him, and I believe that he felt like he was going to lose a lot if she were able to have those twins, and he had to stop it. So he took every effort. He flew down to Houston, and he killed her so that she would not have those twins, and he wouldn't have to deal with the consequence of his actions.
So according to what was said in court today, Marcus apparently at the time had a wife and a set of twins back in Virginia. That's why the state says he didn't want his life blown up when he was led to believe that he was fathering a new set of twins. Again, turns out he was not the father, but unfortunately someone is dead in result of all of this, and now we know how he will be held accountable. We of course will keep you posted on any type of appeals process. But for now, we're live downtown. Erica Simon, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.